What's up, YouTube fam? Thank you guys so much for coming to the next post of mine. I'm really appreciating every time you guys are visiting us and making sure you guys are clicking that like and subscribe so you can get more stuff from me. Today, I wanted to switch it up a little bit because I have been getting requests to make sure that I'm showing the stretching portion of it. I know I've been going hard on the workouts and also the sleep recovery topics and the things that you should be eating. But there's another key factor that I never want anyone to miss out on when it comes to fitness, and that is stretching. When you don't stretch, man, you really miss out on some great benefits out of what's going on. So how do you guys like my new setup? I'm trying something different. Got a microphone, so when I sit down at the table and I'm not really moving around as much, I'm trying to get that clarity and quality to you guys so it makes sure that I'm presenting the right message and everything like that. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Let's go ahead and start talking about what's going on in here. So as you guys know, I've been doing the Insanity Asylum for about 2 weeks now, and I've been going pretty hard. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this workout videos have been crazy. They've just been over the top. They've been something that I just wasn't kind of ready to take on or tackle, and I just didn't really understand the level of intensity that was going to be on. Like, Insanity was great, but this was next level. So one of the big things about this video that I also love the most is this one is called Relief. And Relief is just 25 minutes of purely stretching. If you see right here, I am leaned over, doing my best to make sure I extend my legs and really stretching those hamstrings right now. But this right here is me diving hardcore into the different type of stretches that I'm going to be doing. And yeah, they have specific days where they dedicate you just to doing the stretching. So like, this is actually the first time this video has popped up in the 2 weeks that I've been working out. But one thing, if you read the instructions of Insanity, you could do this as much as you want. I could do this daily, and I honestly have been doing it every other day to make sure that because the stretching comes with the video, so there's like 3 to 4 minutes of stretching before every workout video, and then 3 to 4 minutes of stretching after every video is over. So they already incorporated into the specific videos that you're doing. This is just the extra for the extra level of stiffness that you're feeling, the extra level of just that's going on when you're doing these type of workouts. So for me, this right here is perfect. As you can see right now, currently I am doing the stretches that Shaun T is yelling at me, or not yelling, he's softly speaking to me about stretching fully extending my body, fully making sure that I feel my vertebrae, I'm feeling my shoulders, I'm feeling my back just fully touch up to the sky, and make sure that I'm releasing all of that energy and that tenseness that's within my body. One thing that I definitely love, this workout right here, it's always funny when I'm watching myself after I record, because when I do that, I definitely notice that I'm not as flexible as I think in my mind. So in my mind, I'm thinking my arm is on the other side of my back right now. Clearly not. But anyways, but one thing that I definitely love about these workouts when I'm doing them is that he really guides you through, and you actually feel like you're stretching the muscles that you're working out. Like sometimes when even through like college, a lot of times some of the stretches felt like I was stretching with what we were doing in terms of like basketball related activities. But sometimes I was like, I've never used this muscle. I never feel this muscle. So why are we stretching it? Now I get you're always supposed to stretch everything just to be flexible and to extend those muscles. But at the same time, like if I don't feel like I'm just the type of person, if I don't feel like they're actually doing anything meaningful, I kind of half-ass them. I know, terrible, shame on me. But it's something that I know I need to get better at. Watching these videos, like each and everything right now, it looks like I'm just kind of standing there, but I'm really lowering my arm, extending my shoulder across like right now, like I'm stretching my arm across my body, and that's really stretching these muscles right here. But that's because half the time I'm in a plank position, either doing push-ups or doing one arm, stretches and stuff like that. So all the different things that we are incorporating into this workout, the stretches feel tailored, like almost per workout that you're doing. So this one right here is a hip flexor stretch. I would say anyone, if you're a runner, if you're in any type of athletics, or if you're trying to any type of fitness, the hip flexor stretch is a great one. This one actually I have never done before in my entire life. So I've done this portion of it to make it clear. But right now, as I step up to stretch my hamstring, I don't know if you can notice, but if you see my feet, it's elevated off the ground, and that made all the difference, understanding the little things. So normally I would have my feet on the ground and I just would have been stretching. But the second I lifted that left toe, my calf muscle, I felt it burned, and like the easiness of the stretch kind of just went away. So this was actually very, very helpful for me. And then actually I'll go back down. I think this is actually where I grab the back. Oh, sorry. I have my arms up. So this is really just fully extending again. You're fully extending your back. You're fully extending the vertebrae, but also you're digging your hip. I'm digging my left hip lower into the stretch. I'm exhaling so that I really feel every second of the stretch, and I'm getting deeper into it. I think that's super important for everything. And then you obviously do another round of going up and kicking your feet back. One thing that I love that Shanti kind of explains in this, or while you're working out, is that this is not yoga. This is it's variations of yoga. Some moves are stolen from yoga, obviously, because why not incorporate yoga into anything that you're doing? But to make this perfectly clear, this is not yoga. This is just variations of stretching that go along with the workouts that are going on. So this video was about 25 minutes. So if you do see a lot of edits within going on, it's just me cutting it so that I'm not showing you the right and the left of everything. Just assume that everything you're seeing, if you don't see the left side or the other side, I just chose to edit it out because you guys don't want to listen to me talk for 25 minutes straight. Unless you do, let me know. Put it in the comments. I think that'll be very cool. So yeah, this is actually the workout where I'm just talking about. I really have never done it before where I was like this. And honestly, because I've never been flexible enough to do this, putting my knee down and pulling up my leg like this, I never had the balance before to do that, except for way back in high school and stuff. So this actually makes me feel good with the newfound lost weight that's going on right now, 248. I'm going to keep bringing this up because I'm super happy about it. I think that it was something that I'm happiest to see myself do a pose, and there's a stretch later on that's going to have me super excited. Right now, doing the child's pose, just getting down, you really making sure the back feels good, making sure that you're relaxing your muscles, because like I said, these workouts can be a little bit intense. And so, yeah, you just want to make sure that you're taking care of it. And currently right now, something that my immature self as a child wouldn't have been able to do growing up as a young adolescent boy, right here, I'm arcing my back, lowering down. This is really, I can really feel I want to do it right now. I can really feel each one of my vertebrae stretching out. I can feel my shoulders stretching out. I can feel my lower back stretching out right here. This actually feels really good when breathing right and taken seriously. And I think that's sometimes a lot of the downfall of what a lot of people don't realize is they don't necessarily take the stretching portion of their workout seriously. I'm a huge culprit of it. But stretching, if you don't stretch and you try to work out intensely, you're just saying, hey, how fast do I want to be injured? I mean, that's exactly what's happening right now. I'm basically trying to make sure that I'm preventing injury right now, especially with the pandemic going on across the world. I don't want to go to a hospital for any reason, because if I go to a hospital and then catch COVID that way, and I know that I've been making sure that I've been taking care of myself, I'm trying to prevent those type of things. So making sure that I'm staying healthy and stretching so that I can do these intense, crazy workouts that are all over the place and do better with that. So yeah, this one I believe is the downward dog. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the downward dog. Very good stretch. I like what's going on. But if this is what I think it is, yeah, this is the stretch that I was super happy about, because one thing about me back in the day, I was extremely flexible. And my coaches always told me that was the reason why I could jump so high, that I felt like I was flying through the sky. And I could almost do the splits back in the day. So this is me essentially, seeing how far I can go down. So at 248 pounds, 6'1", I'm able to really get deep into that stretch. Each and every time that I'm exhaling, look at that. I'm able to maintain that pose. And I think for me, that's super exciting. I actually enjoy that. I love it. It's something that I just didn't think possible. Like, that's the craziest thing. I just really didn't think it was possible for me to be able to get that low again. But, the consistency with me stretching every day. And each stretch is about a minute. I will tell you right now, this was probably like 45 seconds, because it did hurt. It started to hurt a little bit, and I didn't want to hurt anything. So I made sure that I safely rolled my body back up, kept my head low, and, did with that. Now, these right here, we're supposed to be balancing, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is basically an attest to my core not being as strong as it needs to be, which means I probably should do some extra ab work and stuff like that. Just because I was actually struggling to keep my balance on these, and these are fairly simple. You just bringing your knee to your chest, really making sure that you're stretching those, that quadricep. You're pulling those muscles in to where you can feel comfortable with the hips and the lower back, and also you're balancing your core. I was struggling a bit on this one, so that is something that I want to improve. So the next time I either do a stretching video or show something like this, that you guys are very much aware of what's going on. So yeah, like that's it. This is my stretching routine. That's what I really like to do. Oh, I like this one. It just makes me feel like I'm in tune with nature. As corny as that sounds, like some type of song going on, and I'm over here like throwing it up, praising it up. You know what I mean? So I definitely love this portion of it, but it's actually pretty awesome that this was something a part of the workout. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and to watch me stretching. Trying to take different angles so you guys will stay entertained, trying to make sure I'm touching on different topics, trying to make sure that you guys understand that, you know, what I'm doing is for the betterment of myself and along my journey of the low 200s, and also just to transform my body to a healthier person. But at the same time, I'm trying to help you guys out. So visually, you know, I hope this was a help to maybe you guys can just take this video and use it as a stretching video for yourself, that you can really just get down and bunker down and say, yeah. Stretching is important, because I never want a person to skip the stretching part of a workout. It's very dangerous in terms of the long-term goals. While you might be able to get away with a lot of things, you're really cheating yourself, because stretching really extends those muscles. It really helps you get that actual tone and definition that you're looking for and stuff like that. So really make sure you're doing those things and stretching. So that's all the time I'm going to take from you. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Get out to the beach if that's what it is that you want to do. Make sure you're staying safe, though. There is craziness going out there. Wear your mask. Be kind to your neighbor, and also be kind to yourself. All right. Peace.